Hi guys, good afternoon, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host, Eddie, and in today's video, with Avengers Endgame closing in on us day by day, I thought it was time to do another Marvel-related video. This time, I will be discussing my personal top 5 favorite fight scenes from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, before I go on, of course, I will be describing 5 different fight scenes over the cross of several movies from the past several years, so spoilers lie ahead in case you haven't seen any of the following films that I may or may not mention. So basically, watch at your own discretion. Although I imagine at this point, most of you have seen the movies that I am about to mention. Okay, so my personal top 5 go as follows. I'm going to be starting with number 5, and I'm going to work my way up to number 1, which is my all-time personal favorite. So number 5 on the list is when T'Challa fights M'Baku during the ritual combat ceremony right before he is crowned king. This is where we're first introduced to M'Baku. He's immediately likable right off the bat, a capable, fierce warrior, and it's a true test of endurance and strength for T'Challa because unlike other fight scenes in the film Black Panther, this is one of the few scenes where he doesn't have the suit or the special Black Panther powers to use to defend himself. He uses only just the human spirit and condition, and he ends out on top. It's an awesome fight scene. It ends quite honorably when T'Challa gives M'Baku the choice to live or die, and he encourages him to live because he's like, hey, you fought with honor, you did a good job, but your people still need you. And fortunately, that ends up saving his life when M'Baku's people recover him after he is thrown from the waterfalls during another ritual combat with Killmonger. So, you know, it's kind of like what goes around comes around. It was like good karma. But still, it is an awesome fight scene between two great characters like Black Panther and M'Baku. And I certainly hope we get to see both of them again in Endgame. Okay, so favorite fight scene number 4 is Captain America versus the Red Skull from Captain America's solo film, Captain America: The First Avenger. What I like most about this fight scene is that we've got two individuals. One is like the embodiment of everything good and pure, and everything is the embodiment of evil and power. You know, Red Skull and Captain America. And it was a real delight to see both of these characters just go at each other in a hand-to-hand combat scenario. And even though it left Red Skull's fate rather ambiguous at the end of the fight, obviously in Infinity War we had seen what he had been doing since then. But that's just a great fight scene between our leading hero and our leading bad guy, and I personally enjoyed it very much because it was just like a perfect clash of good versus evil. Moving on to favorite fight scene number 3, it's from Avengers Age of Ultron. It's where an out-of-control Hulk has to be calmed down and taken down a step by Iron Man wearing the Hulkbuster suit when Scarlet Witch sets him loose on an unsuspecting city. It is an epic fight scene for the ages where we've got a big bulging character like the Hulk taking down a large clunky metallic uniformed character like Iron Man in an awesome Hulkbuster suit that Banner himself helped design just in case of a worst case scenario. It's a great fight scene with little snippets of humor here and there, some oh moments, and it ends when Iron Man finally knocks Hulk out after he's freed from Scarlet Witch's spell. A great fight scene from one of my all-time favorite superhero movies. You know, it was just an absolute treat to watch on the big screen, and it's still fun to watch to this day. Finally, my second all-time favorite fight scene is from the first Avengers film, and it's when, again, Hulk goes out of control due to Loki's manipulation, and Thor is basically literally the only one who can to calm him down because Iron Man and Captain America are both busy trying to repair the Quinjet to keep it falling and collapsing on top of everybody below, and Black Widow's dealing with a Loki-controlled Hawkeye, so it's up to Thor to calm down the Hulk and stop him from destroying the Quinjet. And it's just a great fight scene because it's like you've got two of the, arguably, two of the strongest Avengers, Thor and Hulk, fighting each other. And they can both take hits from each other and get back up with no problem as if like they were completely unfazed. And it's just a great fight scene. Even though they're both heroes and even though you like both of them, it's still pretty cool to see them go at each other. But fortunately, their relationship is reconciled over the course of several other Avenger films, but it sure is fun to watch him get off on the wrong bat in the first Avengers film. So that was pretty damn cool. And finally, my number one all-time favorite fight scene in the MCU is from Avengers Infinity War, and it is the fight scene between Doctor Strange and Thanos. Basically, it occurs on the planet Titan after Thanos has basically used the power of the gauntlet to hurtle a moon at the Avengers and the Guardians who are trying to get the gauntlet from him, and he has like basically phased out everybody else, like knocking them out, not killing them, but definitely knocking them out, and Doctor Strange is one of the few characters still standing. And then he and Thanos get into this awesome mystical battle between powers. It's like basically Doctor Strange's sorcerer powers versus Thanos's gauntlet powers, and it's just a great fight scene between them. And I think the reason why I like it so much, it's because arguably these are, at this moment in time, these are two of the most powerful characters in the MCU. Thanos with the gauntlet, and then Doctor Strange becoming a true master of the mystic arts, as he refers to himself when he first meets Thanos. And he lives up to that title in this fight scene. And it's just such a great fight scene in an already awesome packed movie. But that fight scene between these two was really a highlight for me. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed my top 5 favorite fight scenes from the MCU. I intend on doing a top 5 favorite battle scenes of the MCU after Endgame comes out, because like Infinity War, I'm sure it won't be short of epic, awesome moments, character scenes, and amazing battle sequences. So stay tuned for that video in about a month after Endgame comes out. But for now, I hope you enjoyed my top 5 favorite Marvel fights, and I want to know, what are some of your favorite fight scenes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? It could be between superheroes and villains, villains and villains, superheroes and superheroes. You know, try to limit it to at least like 2 people fights like I did, but I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one on the EdWord. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and don't forget, Game of Thrones 8th and final season premieres tonight on HBO. You're not going to want to miss it. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.